Hey, wonderful people, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. 3 a.m. Right now in Dhaka. Kinda cool weather, but not really full on winter. So I am doing back to back three reviews. One for my group, my page in Bangladesh, that's in Bengali, and for the channel, I'm doing two reviews. So I have one for women, and other one I think it's for unisex purpose. So I'm doing back to back. Hopefully, you will enjoy the videos. So first one I'm gonna do is always ladies first. So I'm doing the women's perfume first. This is house of Calvin Klein. This is American house, and they have lots and lots of fragrance in their collection for both gents and ladies. And their most part their fragrances are kind of inexpensive, affordable. I would say not inexpensive, affordable when you are not paying retail. So before I start, I would like to say when you see Calvin Klein fragrances and if you find something really good, two things: do not immediately buy them on retail, because after a while it's going to be discounted on most fragrances. But second one, I would say do not underestimate this house. When you see a fragrance release, always give it a try. You never know what you're gonna find. Sometimes there are hidden gems. Just because the house is offering cheaper fragrances doesn't mean they are cheap, right? So that mindset we shouldn't have. So thanks to Auveek bhai, he gave me this awesome perfume, and this is his wife's perfume, and this is called Euphoria line, pure gold. They also have lots and lots of other flankers like liquid gold, that is a dark fragrance, and I think this is a little bit different than that. So here's the packaging, and this is 100 ml, thankfully, EDP concentration, and the box has some pattern. If you can see, I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see there's some pattern here, and it's pure gold, the Calvin Klein, and bottom looks like that. It's quite a big box, made in USA, I guess. Golden, really nice packaging. And the bottle is really beautiful. This is if you have seen Euphoria line, you'll see these bottles everywhere. They have different coloration. This is in gold and white, I believe, and I think you can put LED and you can see through the juice from the top. So the cap is kind of like tall. Looks interesting. I mean, I like it, but it's kind of cumbersome. I don't know it's convenient to use or not, but their men's one are much more manageable. So name is here, and when you take off the cap, it has some weight to it. I think it has a plastic and metal combo. Yeah, it clicks onto, no, it doesn't click onto place. So yeah, it's not very secure. So the fragrance, we're gonna be talking about it. So that's how the bottle looks. I think the prices on these are a little bit high, $55 to $60 for fragrance like that. So this is for women. I'll let you know if it's wearable for both genders. And bottom, you're gonna find the sticker. So Auveek bhai always finds the fragrances, uncommon fragrances for him and his wife and his little daughter. I really find her very adorable. She loves perfumes. She takes her father's fragrances, samples. Whenever she likes something, she just takes it. And she's really, really wonderful child, mashallah. So the whole family, it's a really wonderful family. So the thing is, this perfume is kind of unique. It's not your typical run-in-the-mill fragrance. And the moment I sniffed it, Auveek bhai told me, like, this is gonna be something different, you're gonna like it. So I have it on the paper. This is really beautiful. Let me tell you the notes, because I cannot remember all the notes, but I'll let you know what I get from it. So they have notes like this is launch of 2017, by the way. Top notes are dates, yes, neroli, and solar notes, interesting. Middle notes are orange blossom, ylang ylang, almond, and rose. Base notes are musk, vanilla absolute, patchouli, leather, and benzoin. So you can see there's quite a bit of notes there, and then it feels like it's gonna be a good fall and winter fragrance. Even though there's some fruity aspect, I think the solar and then some dates. The mostly what I really get on the dry down, it makes it very heavy sort of a base. It's not a very transparent fragrance. So that vanilla, like at the base, and then what other benzoin sweetness, and I think there's a suede leather note. These things make it kind of like a winter kind of perfume, in my opinion, for the daytime. You can wear it in the summer, but I think control your sprays on this one. Do not overspray. So let me show you the sprayer first. I'm really intrigued by the solar note. That note. It reminds me sort of like a Sunshine Man by Amouage for men. That one has a sunshine sort of feel. Sprayer on these are good. Not the best, I would say, narrow spray, but it does its job. Give you good distribution. So when you spray it for the first time, never spray on the card or hand and sniff immediately. No perfumes, okay? Give it some time to let the alcohol wear off, if there is any, okay? So I can get the smell already because very, very potent, very strong fragrance. It does project beautifully. So this fragrance is really interesting. The dates, I don't know what the dates, but I do get a fruity, uh, like a fruity kind of a smell to the fragrance. And it's kind of milky. And it's kind of like that leather, suede leather up there. So it's strong. You know, if you are a man, I think you perhaps will like wearing it too. Kind of reminds me of CK1 Shock for her. That one has a nice tobacco note, but a lot more fruits and florals, I believe. This one has some florals. So the rose note in this, I'm not really big fan of rose, but this is not that bad. It's not very strong rose. It's not that dominant player. So the solar note, I can see why they're calling that the solar note, because it has that white aspect, you know, like sunshine when it's really, really bright. It gives you sort of like a ray of light, which is kind of like a white, I guess. This one, you can kind of see that happening. So it's like a fantasy note, definitely. They're not going to capture solar notes and put it in a fragrance. But I think it's a very interesting perfume. I think if you want to gift something different to your lady, this is different enough than the rest of the sweet, sweet stuff that's going on. Decadence, um, Good Girl, sorry, La Vie Belle, Flower Bomb. This is different from those. So it has a very class elegance about it. I really like that. Longevity is very, very impressive. So overall, this perfume, I think I really like it. For men, I think you have to try it. I'm not gonna say it's a unisex halfway, but it's more of feminine than masculine. But there is that suede leather, which many men would find it interesting. It's very, very beautiful. It's clean, fresh, fruity, floral, vanilla, and benzoin sweetness. It's a sweet kind of a perfume which lasts a very long time. So overall, this fragrance I'm giving it 9 out of 10. I think this is good for all year round. Just in the winter time, you can spray 3, 4. Summertime, just go not more than 1. I think that will do lovely. That will be just perfect. And the bottle is very interesting, but it will take up a lot of your space. That's a downside of it. That's why I'm not giving it perfect 10. So this is called Calvin Klein Euphoria Pure Gold. This perfume. Check it out, and thanks for watching. Time to move on to next fragrance, which is going to be a niche perfume. See you soon. Bye bye.